we're getting married. We are getting married.
Who is getting married?
You and I. You and I are getting married.
We are.
Getting married, yes.
Isn't he your secretary?
Wouldn't be the first time one of us fell for our secretaries, would it, Edwin?
It's terrific. Just make it legal.
Oh! We need to get ourselves to the immigration office. We will do that right away.
I bet my assistant Andrew never imagined. He just walked in to remind me about a phone call and ended up being told that he was getting married to his devil of a boss. It sounds insane, but my visa had run into trouble. I couldn't renew it, and as a high-powered executive making 7 figures, there was no way I was going to pack up and go back to Canada. The news spread through the office like wildfire. Everyone was laughing behind our backs, laughing at Andrew. They called me the cold-hearted ice queen. Andrew just stood there, stunned, but followed me into my office anyway, trying to say no. That's when I laid it all out for him.
They were going to make Bob chief.
If I got deported, my replacement would be Bob, the deputy editor I just fired. He hated me with a passion.
And if you say another word, Andrew here is going to have you thrown out on your ass. Okay?
Bob would never ever keep my assistant around. So if Andrew wanted to keep his job, this was his only choice. He finally agreed. We made a deal. Once I got my green card, everything would be over. But then the immigration office received an anonymous tip. Someone had reported that our marriage was fake. I knew instantly it had to be Bob. If they found out the marriage was a sham, I'd be facing 5 years in prison. That's when Andrew finally saw his chance to fight back. He demanded a promotion.
Fine, I'll make you editor, fine.
And then he had the nerve to make me propose to him on my knees, in front of everyone. I couldn't believe it. My timid little assistant making demands like that. But I didn't have a choice. So right there, in front of everyone, I dropped to my knees.
Would you please put cherries on top, marry me?
Okay, I don't appreciate the sarcasm, but I'll do it. See you at the airport tomorrow.
Good.
We flew to his hometown next. He handed me a thick stack of papers, a study guide about his life. I didn't know a single thing about him, and now I had just 4 days to memorize everything. When I asked where he lived, I couldn't hide my disgust.
And why wouldn't we stay at mine?
Because I live at Central Park West.
He was used to my arrogance by now. When the plane landed, I saw his mom and grandma waiting at the gate. He hadn't been home in 3 years. His grandma had been waiting every day for him to come back.
Where's your girl?
And now he'd brought his girlfriend home.
Yeah.
Do you prefer being called Margaret or Satan's mistress?
There wasn't a trace of sarcasm in their voices, just genuine warmth and affection. As we drove through the winding mountain roads past a still glassy lake, the little town came into view. I noticed that so many of the shops in town had Andrew's name on them. That's when it hit me. My quiet, obedient assistant was actually the heir to the entire town.